sometimes tools just don't work the way they're supposed to. Hey everybody, welcome back to Living Traditions Homestead. This is Kevin. Hey, I was working out in the garden today, and we're getting ready to plant our tomatoes and peppers today. And if you remember in a recent video, I showed you how we're using our weed burner to create the holes in our landscape fabric so that we can plant our plants through those holes. Today I came out, turned on my weed burner to start putting the holes in so we can plant our tomatoes, and all of a sudden it's leaking. Something happened to the hose on it, and now it's leaking propane, and I can't really take the chance of continuing to use it if there's propane leaking out. I don't want to blow myself up. So I had to come up with a plan B because the nearest place to go replace this would be in Springfield, which is, you know, an hour and a half each way, and I don't have that kind of time. I don't want to take that much time out of my day, and I don't want to wait 3 days for Amazon to deliver something. So I needed to come up with a plan of how we could work around not having this tool anymore on the homestead. When you move out into a rural area where all the conveniences of the city aren't there, you need to sometimes, you know, just get a little more creative. So that's what I did today. I started thinking, how can we do something similar without needing, you know, a tool from the store? And that got me thinking, and I came up with a plan. So let's head over to our tomato row and I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, so I started thinking about what could I do to replace the weed burner, and this will actually be a good trick for those of you who just don't own a weed burner and don't have a need for one. Don't go out and spend the money on one, because this is working just as well. And I got my charcoal starter, and I started just about, I don't know, there's maybe 5 or 6 pieces of charcoal down to the bottom, just enough to cover the very bottom. And then I took an old soup can and screwed it to this dowel, and what I'm doing is I'm just putting the soup can down onto the hot coals, letting it heat up, and it works just as well, if not better, than the weed burner. It makes a little bit bigger hole, which is actually kind of nice, and it actually seems to be working better because there's no flame coming out of it. So let me show you how it works. Alright, so it's all heated up. I figured you can get about 2 or 3 holes out of each time before you have to put it back into the charcoal, and it actually makes a really nice hole in the fabric. And the best part is you can make this, you know, for really next to nothing out of things you already have around the homestead. I mean, even if you don't have charcoal, just build a small fire, you know, near where you need it, and you can do this. You know, we're all about trying to come up with ways to not have to buy things from the store, and this really seems to be a great way to not have to do that. So this is my little tip, my little trick for you today. I hope that this might be helpful for someone. I really think I'm probably not even going to replace the weed burner because we don't use it for a whole lot other than this. Maybe someday if I see one on sale or at a garage sale or something, I'll pick another one up. But for now, this is what I'm going to do. I mean, charcoal, it'll burn for over an hour. So, I mean, it gives me plenty of time to do a few rows, and then I'll just start. I mean, again, it's like 5 pieces of charcoal. So, not a big investment at all. And I really think this is going to be the way to go. So, you guys, I hope that this helped you a little bit. I hope you enjoyed this trick today. And if you're not a subscriber yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. Don't forget to go back and watch. We just passed 20,000 subscribers and we're running a contest. So go back and watch that video and get in on the contest. Until next time, you guys, thanks for stopping by the homestead. Take care and God bless.